Hey, what's up, guys? This is Unknown Air. I'm going to take a couple minutes to talk about some stuff that's happening today on forums. You know, uh, Not going the direction I was in yesterday. Basically, I want to talk about there is a third-party hack that's being used right now. I've seen it in game personally, and I've also seen some videos that you can find links for that people have been trying to post on forums, but to my knowledge, they're being taken down fairly quickly. I do think there's one thread still up that has a link to a minute video. Basically, what's happening is there's some kind of third-party software that's being used that's enabling Colossus to basically run around in Siberian mode without any kind of spirit loss, without life loss, and basically running around PvP, just one-hitting people. I did see it being used in a level 60 Midtown, and the outcome was pretty much the same. I mean, they were just going through just demolishing stuff with this. I did not have a chance to see how that interacted with the boss packs. I was in the game with them for, total maybe under 5 minutes. I did try to keep up with him. Part of this is, I do have a Colossus. I do have him leveled. I haven't really messed with him too much. I did get on and mess around a little bit with his skills because I was thinking that possibly there might be a bug. I really don't think it's a bug at this point. There's too much involved. Without a doubt, I do believe that something's being applied to make this happen. It's beyond bug. What the problem is that Gaz knows about this. I think that the first person to try to bring light to it was about approximately 7 days ago. Something was whispered about it on forums, and quickly that thread disappeared. I think that this is typical of what Gaz does. I think what's going to end up happening is that we're not going to see the game come down. We're not going to see them, fix this. If it was a bug, if it was something structure-wise that was happening within the game, we would have already seen a fix. Like I said, they've known about it for 7 days. They knew about it, days before the last patch. This is something that if it was a bug, it could be, fixed probably relatively quickly. I think Gaz knows about it. I think what's going to end up happening is if enough attention gets brought to it, and enough people start use it, and enough people are getting reported for it, what you're going to end up seeing is just basically a bunch of bans. I think that the individuals that get caught using it are going to get banned. I don't think that we're going to see any kind of official I don't think we're going to see anything from Gaz confirming that it exists. I don't think we're going to see that. Once again, I don't think that I need to provide any kind of proof for that. I think there's enough out there if you take a couple seconds. Like I said, there is a thread that, as of 10 minutes ago when I checked, there was a thread that did have a link to a video. The video ran for about a minute, but it gives you an idea of what's happening. It definitely needs to get fixed. If it is some kind of third-party interaction that's happening, call me crazy here, but from what I was seeing, I almost want to say that this might be happening through macros. It might be some kind of timing or interaction, something. It could very well be something that's being implemented just through simple, programming. Your macros, your mouse to do things at a certain time. When you watch any kind of video on it, or you see it yourself, you'll see almost immediately that the speed that Colossus is running at is incredible. If you watch his life bar, you watch the life bar and you watch the spirit, they never go down. Now, if you've played Colossus, you'll know that Siberian takes a pretty good chunk of spirit to run, and especially to run it just non-stop. I mean, you're going to see some kind of fluctuation spirit-wise. You see none, especially in the video that the individual posted. You see no fluctuation of life, no fluctuation of spirit. Basically, you just see him, charging inside and basically just, steamrolling people. So, somebody had mentioned that possibly it's just a gear. I doubt it. I mean, you could have the best gear. I mean, in order for you to show no kind of spirit, fluctuation, you would have to have just incredible gear. You would have to have a spirit, above and beyond. I know some people are talking about, 3,000, right now. People are claiming that they can hit that 3,000 spirit mark. I have not seen any proof of that. Can it happen? I think Iron Man, with the right gear, and I'm talking just incredible gear, might be able to hit that cap. I think he's probably the only one that I think can actually achieve that right now. Do I think somebody's done it? I don't think so. If they have, I haven't seen any proof out there of it. I don't think that what's happening with Colossus is due to gear. I've seen 3 different individuals, and at 3 different level tiers too. I saw level 60, like I said, in Midtown do it. I saw a video of a level 40-ish, 45 doing it, and I believe the other level tier that I saw was somewhere around 30. So there's too much. There's too much of a level gap between 60 and 30 in order for that to be gear related. It's and I don't think it's bug related. There could be a bug, gear wise, but I think you're reaching at that. I think that most likely is third-party software is being used. Could very well be something that's happening timing-wise with macros. I do know of a couple other heroes that can abuse macro with just an incredible play advantage, but nothing that comes close to what's happening with Colossus. Again, I don't think we're going to see anything from Gaz. I'm a little curious to why they keep shutting down the threads. They might very well be shutting them down because they don't want word of mouth to get out there that this is happening. Obviously, there is a huge disconnect right now between the gamers and with Gaz right now. There's on the front lines right now is the debate about macros. Every gamer out there uses it. It's pretty much standard. You know what I mean? Do I think that it needs to be banned and enforced if you get caught? Here's my problem with that. The amount of proof that an individual would have to provide in order to, in my mind, validate a ban would have to be overwhelming. It can't be a 30-second video of an individual sitting on a street corner in Midtown with a loot cage, having his pets kill shit. I mean, it can't be that. It's got to be overwhelming proof. The problem is that apparently people are getting banned for it without solid proof. I mean, how many times have myself or even you guys that are watching got up for a few seconds for bio or for a few seconds to grab a drink or